Hello, this is your evil twin welcoming you to Let's Play Inversion Survival Mode. This is a 4-player co-op game where your team shares a limited number of lives and you have a time limit in which to defeat all the enemies. If you succeed, then you unlock the gate to the next area of the map and more time is added. Now this particular level looks like it's from the middle of the single-player campaign, but actually the enemy I killed a few moments ago was a female Luchador, an elite guard, and in a single-player game you only see those towards the end. And yeah, these these survival games have a wide assortment of enemies, armed with a wide selection of weapons, and if you're not very experienced with the game, if you've not beaten a single-player campaign, then it can be pretty challenging. Now the player to the left of me, tell he's pretty new. His character model is one of the basic character models, and he's armed with an ordinary Luchador assault rifle. While I'm using a multiplayer skin that you unlock after leveling up somewhat. I'm armed with an auto rifle rather than an assault rifle, and I also get to start carrying a sniper rifle as well. My Gravelink energy bar has got quite a lot of energy segments, while if you're new to the game, then you start with just like 3 or 4 segments. Now, there is another player who is racking up an enormous number of kills and is exploding enemies before you get a chance to shoot them, and that's because he's clearly pretty experienced, and he's done a clever trick where he's used his Gravelink to grab a heavy machine gun from the other side of the map. So, Luchador was armed with a swarm rocket launcher there. So yeah, using the heavy machine gun, he's able to completely decimate enemies. So yeah, I've got 14 kills at the moment, while you can see on the top left, the player in the lead has got 20. And we are working as a team, but you do get experience points for killing enemies, so obviously it's in your interest to try and kill as many enemies as possible. Now, occasionally there are enemies with rocket launchers. There are also sometimes enemies with sniper rifles up on the rooftops, and they are actually armed with heavy sniper rifles, the sort with explosive bullets. If they shoot you, that's a one-shot kill. There's plenty of warning. You do get a laser sight, but yeah, one-shot kill is pretty unforgiving. Thankfully, the player with the heavy machine gun has done a great job of finishing them all off before they've got the chance to do anything nasty. So that's him taken care of, and now I'll get a heavy machine gun of my own. Yep, there we go. More time has been added. One of the other players is using a mounted machine gun turret. The terraformer drilling machines will spawn a certain number of enemies. You can blow them up with grenades, but if you don't blow them up, then you have more enemies to kill and thus more experience points that you can gain. Now we've got snipers to worry about. Oh, thankfully, these snipers are armed with ordinary sniper rifles, otherwise I would now be dead. And yeah, there you can see things popping up there regarding my progress of various challenges. If you kill a certain number of enemies with the gravity shield up, then you get an upgrade that expands the radius of your high gravity attacks. Ooh, my first death. Now that APC was taken out pretty quickly. It's only got one weak spot, the turret on top. Can damage that with bullets. Otherwise, you know, to damage any other part of it, you do need to use explosive weapons. I had my first death there. You can see the life pool in the top right hand corner. It started at 12, it's now down to 5. You know, the newer players who haven't leveled up so much, you know, have gotten killed quite a few times. I think somebody's chucking grenades just for the fun of it. Need to wait for all 4 players to enter the elevator. And now we get the finale of the map, which is a boss fight against the Butcher. But we don't have to do any special quick time events or drop objects on him. He is vulnerable to ordinary weapons, and of course he's vulnerable to rocket launchers. But even bullets do work against him. But there are also various lutadors, including female elite guards that attack us at the same time, armed with energy weapons. So yeah, we took out that Butcher pretty easily. Usually it is not that easy.
You've won the match!
Yeah, that was a bit of a cakewalk, really.